April 6th. Saints are the visible embodiments of God. Namaste, dear devotees. Welcome to today's discourse dated April 6th, where Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj reveals the divine truth that saints are the visible embodiments of God. Through their guidance, presence, and teachings, saints help awaken our inner connection to the divine. They may not always perform miracles, but their grace dispels fear, inspires faith, and leads us to the path of God realization. Let us now listen to Maharaj's sacred words. One who cannot conduct his worldly life properly will neither do well by way of spiritual life. One should resolve not to let the mind be ruffled by worldly events and carry out the resolution with faith in the Sadguru. Practice the sadhana assiduously and get to know who you are in reality. When you realize that God is the only reality, then only you will realize who you are. Do not abandon saguna even when you understand nirguna. To have a liking for the name of Rama is the greatest of good fortunes. Speech is the result of inspiration in the heart. If then we utter the name of Rama, he must be present in our heart. Implicit obedience to my Guru was my sole sadhana. What else then can I ask you to do? Association with a saint puts us on the right path. Saints do not cure us of disease, but they dislodge from the mind all fear of it. Saints are the visible embodiments of God. It is their mission in life to direct the minds of thousands towards God. It is impossible that a saint will advocate anything that contravenes the teaching of the Vedas and the Shastras. Our feelings of pity are aroused on seeing an offspring of rich parents begging in the street. The saints similarly feel unhappy to see us forget our heritage and grieve, despite the rare good fortune of being born as a human, after the great cycle of rebirth in myriads of lower species. It is a very serious loss for the soul not to be able to attain God, even in this unique human life. We should therefore manage to remain in the company of saints with the utmost perseverance, and earn their grace. Let us follow unquestioningly the path chalked out by them. Then there is no fear of stumbling, falling, or failing. We get ourselves involved head over heels in mundane matters, so that we fail even to notice the rousing call of the saints. Let us keep at least within earshot of that call. Let us put our faith in the teaching of the saints. This will create in us love for God, which in turn will reduce our attachment to worldly pleasures. Thus, if we maintain association with saints, it will eventually lead us to our ultimate good. Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj, V.O. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Personal reflection. The divine presence of Mata Anandamayi. Mata Anandamayi was widely regarded as a living embodiment of divinity. Her presence radiated peace and bliss to such an extent that even people who knew nothing of her teachings were deeply moved just by being near her. Once, a skeptic named Dr. Ghosh, a well-known physician, came to meet her, driven by curiosity. He did not believe in saints and was convinced that so-called holy people were either deluded or deceptive. When he entered the room where Anandamayi Ma sat in silence, he looked at her with doubt. But as soon as their eyes met, something shifted within him. He later said, "I don't know what happened, but in that moment, I experienced a silence deeper than I had ever known, and my disbelief melted away." Anandamayi Ma didn't speak much to him that day. Yet the peace and bliss he experienced in her presence was enough to turn his heart. He became a lifelong devotee, completely transformed. Not by words, but by the grace and divine aura of a true saint. How this story connects to today's pravachan. Just as Maharaj explains that saints don't necessarily cure physical illness, but remove the fear of it, Mata Anandamayi helped people transcend fear, doubt, and suffering, not through intellectual teaching, but simply through her presence. She is the perfect example of how saints live in this world as the visible forms of God, guiding thousands quietly yet powerfully toward divine love. Conclusion. Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj reminds us that association with saints is our greatest blessing. They awaken in us a love for God, reduce our worldly attachments, and provide a safe, unwavering path to liberation. Let us pray to remain in their holy company and follow their words with faith and devotion. May the grace of saints like Mata Anandamayi and our beloved Maharaj light our path always. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.